evening everyone, my respected teacher, my friends, and welcome to uh, my presentation topic is something different from our curricular and educational activities. Apart from that, actually my presentation topic I have chosen voluntarily so that I can tell something useful for our career or coming path. So my presentation topic is career in agriculture education. In that I will cover what we gonna do after our we are almost completion of our PG degree, what we will do after UG, after PG even, and after PG we have mainly three parts. I have selected three of them to explain. There are no once we entered in the agriculture degree, we have found one our career to found a path. We have found one road. In that many other things coincided in the same road. So to make some distinctness, some uniqueness, to make it easy to go your interested path and which suits you people. So I'll come to introduction. Agriculture is more than just farming. One of the world's biggest business, and there are over 200 different areas for our career development. And there is a lot increasing demand for trained, educated, and well-motivated graduates, that is, agriculture graduates. B. Not only does agriculture provide fulfilling, interesting career choice, it also opens the doors for many other industries. And knowing all industries like fertilizer, seed, oil, coming slides I will say. Then, broad education, skills, training, and experience that are required. Career in agriculture will give you an insight into the many varied and interesting career opportunities that exist within the agriculture industry, from sheepkeeper to the genetics, and from the manager of race to the horse trainer. It's a very vast business, agriculture in the world. So I'll tell the criteria for job selection. Okay. So we'll be having after completion of PG degree, we'll be having many waves like doors, different colors. Once we enter, it's difficult to come back, and even if kind of shame feeling there. If you're going in returning back, it's not good. So before going, just decide what are the criteria to select the job, what you want to do, what your intentions, what your ideas suit. So you choose the criteria. The criteria first one is cheerful and encouraging. The job you select must be a kind of cheerful. It should be encouraging. Always you should be happy with your job. That's what cheerful and encouraging the job must be. And like a funny, a good salary more than a wife can spend and your family can spend. You should be having a good salary. That kind of job you should select. Then the most important thing in your career, you should have talent value for your talent. There must be in your job, there should be a value for your talent. If you work, if you can do something different from others, something unique from others, there should be value for you. And even, of course, we should have progress. You can do something different, you can do something special than others. You should step by step, you should be increasing. It might be position, or might be your salary. Then the ultimate one. The ultimate one criteria for job selection is job satisfaction. But you should have satisfied with your job. It is the most important thing to take into account to select a job. You should have job satisfaction. That's what you must go for. What the career you are interested in, what you are interested, you must go. Then as we all are at the end of our UG degree, after UG degree, what we choose, what you people are going to choose. The fact is that 60 to 70% of us will get MSc. Definitely we go for PG. And the rest of 30% will go for maybe jobs, maybe private job, maybe or government job. But very few of them will go for entrepreneurship. That's a very good thing to go. I will come to next slide. But reasons maybe they may not get seats, those who are going for jobs, or they might be interested in civil service exams or any exams. Interested. If you're going for PG, if you're interested in civil service course of it, so you're wasting 2 years. It's spending preparing it to be benefited. Then once we complete our UG, that's our mind. What are we do? then there will be three main paths, as I said: government job, private job, start a business or entrepreneurship. I'll one by one I'll elaborate the thing. What are the government jobs available and what are the advantages, disadvantages, and private jobs same. And I have now taken a little more account entrepreneurship. I'll promote entrepreneurship then government jobs. So the advantages of government jobs. First of all, you will be having job security in government jobs. There will not be any cut-off. This government industry will not collapse. No, you will be having a job security. Then working hours. See, any government employee will come at 9, not exactly sharply. Some colleges has it is been arranged by our team, but everybody will be coming 10, 10:30, 11, 12, their own timing. There will be no timing. Even you consider 9, from 9 to 4, it will be 1 hour lunch break. How many hours? Only 6 hours you have to work. That to work or nobody asks you working or not. That's no, working hours are very less, 6 hours. Then service-based promotion, you don't need to have any special skills. You don't have to take risks, do something special than others. No. Spend 3 years, 10 years, will be promoted from assistant professor to professor to HOD. 10 years. And benefits and perks, and especially they're having perks and benefits in government jobs. You won't find these in private jobs. I'll appreciate this. The retirement benefits. Once you retire, you get even 70% of your salary. Even you are retired, you are not working, still you are getting 70% of your salary. Then pension plan, benefits such as medical. So your family will be having a medical security in government jobs. Most of, I don't know all, but most of them. Then housing loan, children care, etc. Work stress. You don't have any work stress. Coming full aram. Then this was also a little important. Accommodation facility. See, or big quarters, 2 people living. Still, it's a very good thing in the government job. You will not be having accommodation facilities in the private sector. You will be having this. Then you can spend a lot of time with your family. Till they will get bored. You will start fighting. Because once working hours is completed, so after 4, what you will do? Spend with your family. So very important thing. Time for your family. Very important in your life. And no much hardworking. Already explained. Then peace of life. Peace of life will be having peace and social image. This is the concept which is important here. See, social image, how it forms. Coming in, suit, belt, just bike or car, coming, doing, around the business. And once if you're going for marriage, so looking for a married girl, first of all they will ask, job in job. Government job, okay. Salary government job, salary marriage. Oh, nobody will ask. That is the image, social image in government job. So private job. How much he earns? 50,000. No, nobody cares. It's a government job. 10,000. Okay. Deal done. There are no risks in government job. So happy family, the wife, children, they enjoy. Government job. This kind of jobs are for those people who are limited. How until start start. That's enough for us. Happy. But I'll come to some disadvantages of these. Rare recruitment. You will find once in 3 years, 5 years, 10 years sometimes. Recruitments are very rare in government jobs. And everyone can't get a job. Can everyone get government job? No, we can't. Others, the one or two will get. How must do something? No, other than government job. Low pay scale compared to a private job, of course, we are having low pay scale. Then slow progress. As I said, progress will be
service based.
Service based. How 3 years, 10 years will be promoted. But slow progress. No value for your talent. See, if you're sitting beside same kind of guy, government job, He'll do the same work, you'll do the same work. If you have extra talent, you can do something special and very good from him. Nobody cares. Nobody take care of us. Nobody take into account. Nobody take care. Why? You'll get the same salary, he'll get the same salary. No difference. Then boring life, kind of, it will be bored. Same thing, coming, sitting, going. It's kind of bored life. It's a robotic life, we can call. It's a robotic life. Then some of the government sectors you can join. They are a National Steel Corporation Limited, Northeastern Region of Agricultural Marketing Corporation, State Farm Corporation of India, National Dairy Development Board, Indian Agriculture Institute, that is AARI, and teaching and management. Teaching management comes to the government sector. The Assistant Agricultural Marketing Advisor, Senior Research Fellow SRF, even Assistant Manager, Rural Development Officer, National Bank, Insurance Companies, etc., etc., and Store Officer, Field Assistant, AO. See, these AO guys, you must have practically probably. They are earning money like anything. Nobody is earning like that. So, it's all corrupted. Okay, AO, Agriculture Officer, Assistant Agriculture Officer, the building, the farming buildings of their house, and the Director of Agriculture, Agri-Development, Assistant
Directorate of Agriculture.
In Indian Forestry, we have a scope. Agriculture as well as forestry and BSc Forestry. So we are having IFS, chances of getting IFS, Indian Forest Service, and service marketing, bank insurance companies, lecturer, agriculture research scientist, ARS, and block development officer, agriculture development officer, and dairy production officer, seed production technology officer, crop production officer, agriculture research scientist, etc. Come to my interesting topic, private jobs. They will have their own things, their own interest. I'll be interested in private jobs. So, advantages are there. Capital. If you have talent, you got to do something special than others. You can make benefit to the company. Definitely, there will be development in your situation. Then progress according to your work. You hard work day and daily, you get promotion. Then value for talent, of course, they will give you value. There will be a period. Once you join the private company, there will be 1 month or 3 months of period. If they have found you well talented, if you need something better, then definitely your position will be shifted to a higher position. Then promotions, of course. Then opportunities to exploit yourself, your potentiality. If you do something, there will be opportunity. In government job, government is opportunity. Do something, nobody cares. Do research, nobody cares. If you do something, benefit will be cost-benefit ratio in a private company. If you are giving so much of profit to them, they will give you that percent share in you. It will be income. And they will give you an opportunity to exploit yourself to your potentiality. Then tours and travels is very important. Interesting fact. Tours and travels will provide within abroad the country. You will be having a lot of chances in your private jobs, going for abroad countries, for teaching, training or something, anything. There will be tours and better job satisfaction. 100% I will show. According to me, you will be having job satisfaction. Job satisfaction. Then some of the disadvantages, if we have anything in this universe, whatever we have, whatever thing it is, there will be always some disadvantages, some advantages. So some of the disadvantages are, there are risks, of course, and tension to complete the task. So your senior fellows will give task, you must complete this one. Whatever it may be. This, take an example, if there are zonal representatives, they tend to cover full targeted area. These all areas you have to promote our company. So they should buy these private they have to buy those products. Such a way they have to motivate them. So they cannot risk to be there in that. The fear of job cut. If the company is going under loss, they'll kick you out. Nobody will care. They'll kick you out from the job. Fear of cut, job cut. And cutthroat competition, believe me, will be having cutthroat competition here. The guy sitting by your side will be having always will be trying to go forward than you. ಒಂದು ತುಳು ನಿಮ್ಗೆ ತುಳು ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗೋಕೆ ನಾವು ಟ್ರಾವೆಲಿಂಗ್ ಇರ್ತಾವ ಯಾಕಂದರೆ ಇವಾಗ ನೀವು ಚೆನ್ನಾಗಿ ಮಾಡೋಕೆ ನೀವು ಮುಂದೆ ಹೋಗೋಕೆ ಅನ್ನೋದು ಯಾವಾಗ ನಮ್ಮ ಮೈಂಡಾಗ ಇರ್ತದೆ ಸೊ ವಿಲ್ ಬಿ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಕಟ್ಸ್ ಆಫ್ ಕಾಂಪಿಟೇಷನ್ ಸೊ ಒನ್ಸ್ ಯು ಟೇಕ್ ರೆಸ್ಟ್ ಯು ಕ್ಯಾನ್ ಜಸ್ಟ್ ಹ್ಯಾವ್ ಟು ಸಿಟ್ ದೇರ್ ಯು ಬಿ ಹ್ಯಾವಿಂಗ್ ಸಮನ್ ಲೀಡಿಂಗ್ ಯು ದೆನ್ ಮಸ್ಟ್ ವರ್ಕ್ ಹಾರ್ಡ್ ಆ್ಯಂಡ್ ಕೀಪ್ ಆನ್ ಮೂವಿಂಗ್ and private jobs a little tension and private job sectors are a lot many people but these are only one line I'm telling but under those there will be many jobs sugar industry fertilizer industry agrochemicals pesticides fungicides even herbicides and seed companies farm machines food processing food and dairy industries and jobs kind of jobs they have made you can be appointed as a scientist, sales officer, zonal sales manager, research officer. So zonal sales manager is a higher position than the sales manager. Once they are took as a sales manager, if you are going good, you take as a zonal sales manager. The zonal sales manager refers to he will be representing a zone. Example, take an example of like Gulbarga. All the taluks will be coming under him. He will be maintaining that. And many of the people will be working under him. So it's a kind of superior. Then business head, the state head, the director, agriculture expert, the deputy manager, lab chemist, extension officer, production in charge, and area manager, sales officer, farm manager or quality controller, field sales officer, research associate, and junior research associate. And this one is a little bit something different from our jobs. Very important thing to consider in our life. Who wants to be an entrepreneur? Actually, many of them think to go for entrepreneurship. But who is entrepreneur actually? Who we have to call entrepreneur? No, entrepreneur is an innovative person who maximizes profit by following new strategies, venturing into new products or services. He'll do something new. He'll think something hatke from others, something different from others, something very the young generation need. For example, take an example. Not agriculture, but freelancer. It's on WhatsApp. He was a guy working under I think Yahoo. He was a guy working under Yahoo. He thought something that Facebook was giving internet video calling and all. Why should I use mobile? Nowadays mobile is very important. Everyone is having mobile. 2 or 3 mobile. A single one. 2 or 3 mobile. A single person will be having. If I do something some kind of software which can connect through the internet, no need of any charges, calling, message sending, or video and anything free of cost if you have internet. He just thought it, he got it, he done it. How much he sold it to the Facebook. It was around 1 lakh crore rupees. Imagine how much the amount is. 1 lakh crore rupees from simple software which connects people from mobile to internet. Very innovative thing. These kind of people are called as entrepreneurs. What is entrepreneurship actually? Entrepreneurship is the act of being entrepreneur. In simple words. I told what is entrepreneur. The act of being an entrepreneur is called entrepreneurship. To start any economic activity for being self-employed. They are not dependent on any job, apart from the job. They will be self-employed. And entrepreneurship is a process of entrepreneur. It is an attempt to create value through recognition of business opportunity. It is basically communicative and management functions to mobilize financial material resources. So these guys, entrepreneur guys are always thinking something different. They are looking into the market. What it is needed now at the point of time. They will search it. If they get it, definitely they will. Then they will take into account many factors like religion, family background, level of education, what kind of people we have in our region to become an entrepreneur. These things are to take into account. So it is called as an entrepreneurship. Then there are some characters I want to tell about entrepreneurs. Being an entrepreneur requires special characteristics and skills that are often achieved through education, hard work, and planning. First of all, he was a risk taker. Business, of course, always faces a risk. And entrepreneurs minimize risk to research, planning, and skill development. How they minimize this? They are always thinking in the market, what I can do, the future of thinking. What if I do something like this? What if I in the future, after 10 years, after 5 years, after 2 years, what I can do? These kind of things they will think. And then thereby they minimize the risk. And you will always risk taker. The one who takes the risk will definitely lead. And will be perceptive. Entrepreneurs view problems as opportunities and challenges. If you come across any problems in our life, just depressed, listening sad songs, all those things. These kind of guys always will take their problems as opportunities. Will take it as challenge. Do something. It will be a challenge for me. It is a problem to me. No, it will be a challenge for me. I will do it like that. Then curious. Will be always curious to do something. So in their work, in their interest, and they are imaginative. Imagination is it's a very beautiful gift of God given to us. So you can imagine whatever. It won't cost anything. Imagine thousands of things. Nobody asks you, no permission, no cost anything. Just imagination. Innovative things always come from imagination. And entrepreneurs are creative. They imagine solutions to problems that encourage them to create new products and generate ideas. In their persistent goal setting, entrepreneurs are motivated by excitement of starting a new business. Once achieved, they seek out new goals or ventures to try. And then once achieved, they all know what they have to do. So they start thinking one by one. As our sir said once, there was an MSc graduate doing business of juices, medicinal juices. It was very innovative idea actually. Very innovative idea. After that, he has established in various grounds. Morning
Stadium.
go for stadium. It was very innovative idea. These kind of things. Once he started where he succeeded, he started somewhere else. He would definitely rising like a shining star. Then it will be hardworking guys will always entrepreneur. And entrepreneur, Simba for entrepreneur. Actually, you see, nobody comes, if there is a stool, higher position than he can't jump from here to there. You just go step by step. So it shows. Always have to step harder. Step by step you have to move. Step by step. So you will be top. That's what I think. And come a few successful entrepreneurs of India. Varghese Kurian. The milk revolution. Something innovative. That time needed requirement. Then Jain irrigation. And was the Bhavarao Jain was the founder of Jain irrigation. So that at the time India was growing like anything. Agriculture was growing also to fulfill the growing demand of food. So at that time, what he thought, if agriculture is growing like this rapidly, then I must do something related to agriculture. He thought, what is needed for agriculture? What are the basic requirements? He just thought of water. After water, go on thinking. Irrigation will be needed once. What I can do for irrigation? He thought, he established the industry, he produces PVC pipes, sprinklers, and emitters, drippers, everything of this kind. So, he's one of the leading entrepreneurs in India now. PepsiCo. Founder of PepsiCo are Herman Lay and Donald Kendall. Then the founder of Wipro, Ajit Premji, Tata Group. Tata Group was founded by James G. Tata and Amul and Mahindra. Mahindra was founded by K.C. Mahindra and J.C. Mahindra. Mohammed K.C. Mahindra and J.C. Mahindra. Actually, it was when India and Pakistan was united. At that time, they have established a company with the name Mahindra and Mahindra. Sorry, Mahindra only. J.C. Mahindra and K.C. Mahindra. They are brothers. Mohammed K.C. Mahindra and J.C. Mahindra. After once they became divided, they went to Pakistan, and now that company is renamed it as Mahindra and Mahindra company. All the tractors, cars, even bikes, they are also released those bikes. Then some of the examples on the course of entrepreneurial opportunities in agriculture, there are so many thousands. Chosen very few to tell. Organic farming. How organic farming is, the trend of organic farming is increasing like anything. not actually in India, but in the foreign countries. So they won't accept our products if there will be certain standards, pesticides, herbicides, whatever chemicals, there will be certain standards, fertilizer even. But if you meet up that demand, you can only meet up that demand with the organic agriculture. Doing that one, definitely your product will be getting very high value. So there is an important sector, and is organic agriculture in the entrepreneurship. Then this is actually many of the entrepreneurs have done in this sector. Agriculture of agro inputs. Many like pesticides, herbicides, even the insect growth regulators, and the seed companies. Since agriculture has started, those entrepreneurs starting developing that since that time only. And all our jobs, maximum of private jobs comes under this sector, agro inputs. Agro inputs. See, if you have that potential, if you want to do something, if you want to go beyond all the boring life in the government job life, if you want to do something, you have to join the private sector. Thereby, step by step, you will be increasing. Once you have got talent, if you are ruling that company, of course you can set a new company. If you are head of a company, suppose the chief executive officer will be below managing director. Managing director will be one who established. CEO, chief executive officer. Then once you come to that position, you will be having all the knowledge in the market. What I can do? Thereby, of course, you can set a new company. Thereby, you will be entrepreneur. No need of working under anybody. You will be king of your world. Food preservation, processing, packaging, these all have a lot of demand. Not in India. India is still gaining the importance. Abroad companies, even it is valuable for export. Abroad companies, you might have seen in all movies, Hollywood movies, they will be always eating with a canning box. Something they will cut it and the spoon will eat. All are processed products. There is a lot of demand to go for. Just think what potential sectors there are to find out. Then it can be an entrepreneur. The conclusion is very simple that I have told what are the advantages, both the advantages and disadvantages, all. Even entrepreneurship, jobs, government jobs, private jobs. But it's upon your mind, which one will you choose? Because some people will be having something, we should just start a job. Let's say you just start a job. We should just start a job, that is our salary to start. So something is that. But few people will be think always beyond normal thinking. They always want to do something something different. So for those guys, I suggest to go for a private industry. Can gain knowledge. Even if you want to be an entrepreneur, just go for catch the market knowledge. Go for some years of working in a private company. Then you get talent will get knowledge. Then after that, you can be an entrepreneur. I'll conclude my presentation, and any doubts, I will come.